Audio is going.
We know it works.
We are live. No, I'm kidding. And then we're gonna start that, and then
Okay.
your AirPods case is low battery.
I know.
And then
Can we cut that part out? No one needs to hear that.
yeah, I'll probably cut it out. All right. So
All right.
just because if I'm getting the audio from this, I have to make sure everything lines up correctly. So I'm gonna clap on 1, 2, 3. Now. All right, there we go.
All right.
Welcome back to the Refill Mike YouTube channel, where we are doing another fantastic episode of Nintencast. I'm back with
Jack Slayer.
Jack
Hi.
Slayer. He slays Jacks.
Nope. Nope.
Okay.
Nope. Just no.
He slays Jacks.
No. Jack slays people.
Oh.
He kills people. That's what it is.
But it's not just him too. We got Pock Man here too.
And Rango's dead.
He'll be here. He'll be here for the next one.
He's lying in the corner, just dead for a few seconds. He'll come back alive.
Yeah, we killed him.
It's just a cycle.
Yeah.
The Mango cycle is just when he's not in an episode, he's just dead, and then once he's in an episode, he's back alive. That's the cycle of Mango.
I think that's the cycle of everyone.
Well, except for me. I'm always having adventures. Like last episode, I went to Africa just to write the 5th book that we discussed about last time. Spoiler alert, I threw it in the fire.
Yeah. Hey. So, welcome back. We got camera footage now, boys.
Yes.
And that's a game. The game is Pitchstorm. We'll get to that in a minute or two. Today, I'm gonna open with since we're recording this towards the end of January, it'll probably be out February. So, boys, you guys got any New Year's resolutions?
No.
Okay, good answer.
Just no.
No more Fridays in January for you to release videos.
What?
Yeah, that's why I said it was February.
What?
You got any New Year's resolutions?
Yeah. Do you got any revolutions that you'll end up breaking later?
I resolve conflict in the new year.
Huh?
Amen.
Okay.
He's very tired right now.
Yeah.
So
His brain's not working.
Hey, I mean it's working, just not very well.
Just proves my point in one sentence.
So my New Year's, this year I was all about them resolutions. So I was fiending some resolutions. So I got like a fat list of them. But one of my biggest ones was I want to be able to be a proficient cook. So, in order to help me with that, every single podcast, not every single, but most every podcast episode after this, I will be cooking you guys up some good ass food, and we're gonna eat it, and then that's gonna be a segment.
Well, depending if it's good enough for me,
Yeah.
I might participate if it's food that I like. If it's not, you're just gonna hear commentary from me.
Yeah, I know.
Of, that's mango flavored.
I know.
And not the person, just like the fruit.
Yeah, I know that I've spoken a lot about toying with you guys and making real bad shitty foods, but
we're not the ones that have to suffer. It's the guests. They don't know what we're doing.
No, but this is a thing where I'm actually going to make good, delicious, edible food, or at least try to, and we're gonna have fun. Please support the podcast so we can get a real table.
We have a real table. It's just not big enough. Also, Detroit Lions, yay.
Oh yeah, Detroit Lions going to the Super Bowl, I think.
No,
One more game.
They have this upcoming game, which might be over by the time this is released.
All right, one more game, and then they're going to the Super Bowl.
So if by the time this is released, they might be in the Super Bowl, and they're not. Edward, Refill, and Jack, just call us stupid if we're wrong.
Yeah,
If they're not in the Super Bowl, Edgar Jack and Edgar Refill will definitely make fun of us.
I will definitely lie to you. Like, if they don't make the Super Bowl, I will tell you they did, just to make you Google it. All right. Moving on. Now we're going to play the game called Pitchstorm. So,
Yay!
if you don't know anything about it, you make funny movies. Make funny movies. You can draw 3 as a player. You can draw 3 of one of these, and then the other one you get is random.
Wait, is that a penguin in the shot?
Penguins. So
is that a penguin in the shot?
So cool.
Get out of here!
Oh, jeez. All right, he went flying. Hi. And the notes cards are for the executive, who's going to add notes onto your movie. Like,
where we basically hijack the movie.
Yes, basically. We're gonna, like, this random notes card.
Like Disney.
What if we set this in a future where Dippin' Dots is the world's most valuable resource? We have a deal with Dippin' Dots. That kind of thing. And now you have to go with the flow. So,
alright, let's do this. Who's the director?
I feel like we should start with Pock Man as the director.
Because he's
Mr. Directed Sapotha to shit. But not the official one.
He wasn't
That's
the reason
Dubner.
He wasn't the reason why.
But
it's
we're not
still
talking
didn't
about
work.
the official one that was released.
Alright.
We're talking about one that could have been released.
Yes.
Hey,
So you are gonna draw 3 notes cards.
3 notes cards.
Yeah, and then we're gonna draw 3 of one of these, and then the other one is random. So I'm gonna go with 3 characters.
I guess I'm going with 3 plots.
I mean, you could also pick 3 characters.
yeah, but how is the plot supposed to happen?
Like this. You get a random card. So there's, I'll put that like.
Why do I have the most terrible thing?
Oh, I got the blank card. Whoops.
Yeah, I draw 2 blanks.
Okay, so if you get blank cards, give them to me. I forgot to take those out.
I got 4
these
blank
aren't-
cards.
Okay, I think I have to. Shut up. I think I have to shuffle this a little bit. It's the first round of the game, and all 3 of my character cards were franchise pitch. Pick another character from another person's previously pitched movie, and I'm like, okay, cool. I'm gonna pick Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze.
Okay, well, I got the plot, so I'm just gonna start that off really quick, right?
And then you get a random character too.
Yeah, I'll do that really quick, but let's just go with the plot first. So, I got franchise pick. Choose the plot of your favorite video game. Your movie is an adaptation of that plot. So my favorite game is Marvel Spider-Man 2. So we're just doing that, but with no Spider-Man. And in fact, they're just originally new characters.
Okay.
The whole game happens the same way. But they don't go by their Marvel names. No Peter, no Miles, no Harry Osborn, no MJ, just none of the licensed characters. But they still have the same abilities. Everything just plays beat for beat.
I'm gonna throw a discard. Those are character discards. Alright, and your random character is a plucky down on her luck actress. So now you have to pitch your movie at Pock Man over there.
Alright.
And he gets to pick which one is his favorite, and then whoever wins gets a point.
So how would I...
So pitch your movie to him.
Alright, so... this is gonna be dumb. So my movie's basically where these 2 superheroes... One's... I love how my movie... of this superhero girl who's very down her luck, has, like, superpowers. Can, like, shoot webs, almost like Spider-Man for some reason. Anyway, so it opens up with this fight against this sand person. It's like... Anyway, and then there's this other kid, there's this kid who's also getting trained. He also has, like, superpowers, almost like Thor, but he doesn't need a hammer. Anyway, they have this whole adventure where the girl wants to become a normal person while the other one is haunted by his father's murderer. And it ends up with the best friend of the girl coming in with an alien, and the alien takes over the girl, and she becomes like so angry at everyone, including her boyfriend. I'm just going with everything I got.
Alright.
And eventually the kid has to step in, remove the alien, and the alien takes over the best friend, and then the alien tries to take over the world. And at the end, they save the world.
Oh, good. I'm glad they saved
But
the
the
world.
friend almost dies.
So now Pock Man over there can add one of his notes cards to make
didn't-
you change your pitch. By the way, you can play those notes cards while he's in the middle of speaking.
He could have stopped me, and I stopped.
Yeah, he's like...
And I managed to get through it before you could
Yeah,
stop me.
like literally he can go, wait. Dippin' Dots, though.
I know the game. I wouldn't be surprised if they got a Dippin' Dots as like a side quest. Okay.
You can change his pitch by giving him a note card.
I just have to say the Down on Her Luck actress is funny to me because that's basically just Peter Parker.
Yeah, but what if you had sharks?
Sharks?
Oh,
Alright.
People love Shark Week.
Okay, well,
That's in sharks.
Well, while they're chasing, so during the movie, they have like this huge chase against a lizard type enemy, but you can also throw in sharks just during the whole chase. The hunter dude just throws in sharks to help make it easier.
Okay, so you're suggesting mass shark genocide.
Oh no, the heroes don't kill
You
the
get a new
sharks. The sharks are just there.
Oh, they're just there.
Yeah.
You put a shark
And
in an
they're still
aquarium.
there. No one does anything about it.
You just put a shark in an aquarium and call it
No,
good.
it's not in an aquarium. It's during the whole chase scene.
Oh, good,
It's
yeah.
to help try to chase the lizard type villain, but
And
it
then
doesn't even
you
matter.
can take those and throw them on the table for discard pile.
Oh, so I can just.
Okay,
I don't know.
there.
I don't. Alright, your turn.
Alright, my turn. So, this is the character I picked. A gang of ruthless Girl Scouts. And then they have to, choose the plot of your favorite movie. This is another sequel to that movie. I'm gonna go with, the Clone Wars movie, alright? So,
this is gonna be stupid.
a gang of ruthless Girl Scouts, right? They're ready for war. You know what? Ahsoka, probably, honestly, already a Girl Scout. She probably had to sell cookies. How do you think she got that lightsaber?
What is wrong with you?
So, instead of clone troopers, we are using Girl Scouts for war.
No.
And some may call it child labor. But...
Please, just interrupt him.
You know what's hot right now? Teen pregnancy.
No!
Let's get one of those in there.
No, why?
Oh, yeah, no, okay. So, not only are all these ruthless Girl Scouts just...
No, I want to stop you there. We don't want to get demonetized.
All the teen ones are abundantly pregnant.
Well, not all. How about not all of them?
No,
Just-
I'm going overboard. Every single ruthless Girl Scout is abundantly pregnant.
YouTube, don't demonetize us.
No matter whether they are 16 or 6. They are all
Okay, that was a joke, YouTube. We don't want six...
abundantly pregnant. Alright?
YouTube, that was a joke. He doesn't mean that. He just means like...
Night Shyamalan.
Yes, sir.
What is wrong with you?
Alright, so... They are the new clone troopers. We have our classics of Ewan and Sandakin.
Why does that sound like Obi-Wan and Anakin?
No, it's Ewan and Sandakin. Sandakin who loves sand because it's rough and coarse and irritating and it gets everywhere.
Like a grind type
And
Pokemon trainer.
so these two, Ewan and Sandakin, are tasked with coming up with a plan to take the planet's
resource.
Chalice from the
mom.
bad guys who are all of the moms who volunteer to run the
No.
Girl Scout troop.
What is wrong with
All right, I think that's my whole pitch. Which one's your favorite movie?
Black Market.
No.
Oh, we should give our movies titles.
Spider-Woman 2.
All right, I'm gonna go with
Oh, and Man as well.
I'm gonna go with Girls, Sand, and Babies. That's how the movie ends, by the way. They all just birth the babies, and then
What is wrong?
And then it fades to black.
What is wrong with you?
Nothing.
No, I said teen pregnancies, not teen births. So, I'm gonna give this to Spider-Woman and Man.
You just wanted a justification to not pick teen pregnancy.
What is wrong with you?
You didn't want to pick Girl Scout.
No one in their right
All
mind
right, so
would
you
take
get
that.
this as your point, and then we're gonna discard the rest of these cards. Yoink.
All right. Hurry up.
Hey. Alright, and then we're gonna go with Jack's gonna direct next, so he can draw those notes cards. And then I like funny character. I make funny character and then get random plot. I like that. That's funny. But see, now we're pitching against each other. Oh, okay. Hi.
This is gonna be
Hi
stupid.
and awesome.
Alright, who's going first?
I'm gonna let him draw his cards real quick.
He did the exact same thing.
And then random character card. Bam.
Alright.
Hold
Who's
on.
gonna go?
We gotta pick our things. Alright, all my cards are based on kids. Look at this.
What is wrong? Well, except for the first one.
No, the first one is your target audience is kids.
Well, that's not a kid.
Okay,
That
you
could
know
be
what?
run by an adult.
We're gonna go with that.
Alright.
And then
Who's gonna
you can
pitch?
discard the extra.
Who's gonna
cards.
pitch? Come on.
Alright, you know what? I'll go first. Alright, so the character I picked is a divorced dad trying to reconnect with his kids. I think we should cast Keanu Reeves as the
As the
divorced
dad?
dad.
Alright,
And then,
alright. What's next?
Some of the kids could be Chris Pratt, Chris Hemsworth, and Chris Evans.
Yeah, except they're all adults. They're...
Oh yeah, no, there's no CGI. They have full beards and stuff, but they're
No.
like 8.
So how about let's just have them be like... You know what? Never mind. I rather not get them on.
And he discovers the secret world of modern wizards. All right. So
his sons become wizards.
So his sons, Chris, and Chris, right? They are now they turned 11 years old, right? But you know, a bunch of letters come in the mail saying you've been accepted.
Okay, hold up.
Yeah, what up?
How about let's have this on the moon?
Oh yeah, let's put this on the moon. Yeah. So
there's no way else
So-
of getting there.
So unfortunately, because it's on the moon, it does open with a scene of because Chris Hemsworth is like technically the most attractive one, he's the most expensive. So what they opted to do was within the first 5 minutes of the movie, Chris Hemsworth accidentally walks outside, like on the moon, without his spacesuit on and dies. So now this divorced dad is trying to reconnect with his 2 kids after losing the loss of his 3rd kid. And both his kids, Chris, they just turned 11. They're twins. and they get letters in the mail that say, "Wow, welcome to private space school. We're gonna teach you math and science."
But aren't they already on the moon?
Yeah.
How did they get the mail?
Space school. Space school sent it to them.
No.
Space mail.
Space mail. Yeah.
So are we just implying that aliens are in this universe?
No.
Oh, so
No, it's a futuristic society when we live on the moon. Because we destroyed the Earth.
Well, you could have started with that.
Yeah. I thought it was pretty clear when I said they were living on the moon.
No, I was just doing that as a joke, and I was too busy laughing at the whole dumbness of this.
So yeah, it's set on the moon, and both his twin kids are accepted into space school for math and sciences, and definitely not magic. That's the whole name of the school. Space school. Space school for math and science, definitely not magic. And then there's like little tiny parentheses that says, "We teach magic." But it's like fine print, so you can't read it. And then this dad is thrust into the world when his two kids go to school, and since he takes them to school like the good dad, the professors there say, "You look incredibly destroyed, like physically and mentally. Do you want a job here?" So now he is teaching at this magic space school.
Can I add another one if I felt like it?
Nope.
Oh.
Got him.
No, I was just wondering because I felt like changing something.
Alright. There's
so...
I'm gonna remember Keanu Reeves is the dad. I'm gonna call it I'm gonna call it Chris and
Keanu. Wizard.
The documentary Magic Space School.
Alright. Okay. Chris and Keanu, the Magic Space School.
Alright, I got the blockbuster film of the
century?
week.
The week. Alright.
Come on.
So, this movie features a genie trapped in a magic lamp.
Alright.
But he's trying to steal the Declaration of Independence from Nicolas Cage's house.
Alright.
Hey, I'm gonna show you something. Can't use him anymore.
So this genie gets found. The genie lamp gets found, and
is there a villain?
Nicolas Cage.
Yeah. It's like in Space Jam when they go to actual Michael Jordan's house. It's that, but for Nick Cage.
Well, in Space Jam, it was the dog that was the villain.
Yeah.
At least for the
for the house.
For the house.
Yeah.
The villain was the.
But yes, please.
I've seen Space Jam.
Please continue with your genie
heist.
Yeah, genie declaration.
So the genie gets let out by this guy. I mean, obviously says he's trapped. He will get trapped back again after he convinces this guy to steal the Declaration of Independence from Nicolas Cage. You know, after the events of National Treasure.
Yeah.
Which really happened.
So it's a sequel to National Treasure. So it's a documentary of the events after National Treasure?
Yes.
Okay, but hold up. What if we add more time travel?
Yeah, time travel.
So no longer a documentary.
So when they eventually get caught by Nicolas Cage after their elaborate heist, he sends them back in time using Nicolas Cage powers.
Wait, is it to the first Thanksgiving? To get turkeys off the menu?
Nicolas Cage and Freebird?
No, it's actually a sequel to Freebird.
No.
It would be funny though.
So
that the first half is supposed to be
they send them back in time. So he sends the guy back in time And
the
he
god?
eventually gets trapped.
I thought there was a genie.
Yeah.
Yeah, the genie brought along this guy.
But this guy he's the one who gets sent back in time, and he gets turned into a genie, and then gets trapped in a lamp.
That's
Oh my
clever.
god, it's a looping movie.
Yeah.
Who are you getting to play the
genie?
I guess since it's the same guy, who's playing the genie and that guy?
Well, actually, I think it would be clever if the genie looks completely different
oh yeah.
to throw him off.
Yeah.
But due to being turned into a genie, he ends up looking.
Yeah, so who's
the
playing
genie.
your genie and who's playing your random guy?
Yeah.
Well, for a genie, I think a good choice would be Liam Neeson.
Okay.
And for a random guy, Jake Lloyd.
Jake Lloyd.
Alright.
I don't know who that is.
Alright, so I gotta pick between you.
Oh yeah, title of your movie.
National Treasure 2.
Wait,
Revenge on Nick Cage.
there already is a National Treasure 2.
Yeah, but this one has a different subtitle.
Oh.
Yeah. I would have just called it Declaration of Independence because like the genie's breaking free from his bonds. Independence.
Anyway,
He's declaring that he's independent.
Well,
He is a strong woman.
I'm gonna pick, right?
Yeah.
Between Chris and Keanu. The
documentary.
The
A
documentary.
Magic Space School.
And National Treasure 2. Revenge of Nick Cage. Yeah, I choose the Nick Cage movie.
Alright. There you go. Take that. Alright, fine. You know what? It's my turn to direct now. It's my turn to direct now.
Ewan McGregor.
Oh, yeah, Ewan McGregor? Why didn't you leave with that?
Alright.
You know what? You know why?
Alright, guys.
He's gonna try to
Jake
ruin
Lloyd
the movie.
played Anakin Skywalker in For the Phantom Menace.
That's
Oh!
oh, like little boy Anakin.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Are you an angel? Alright, one.
We gotta pitch some stuff. What?
You gotta get your 3 of one and then 1 random of the other.
Could I get 7 of one and none of the other?
No. I see you both went with my classic strategy of randomize the plot.
Alright, well, this movie's gonna be absolutely.
Get yourself a plot, my guy.
Alright.
Alright.
Character, yeah.
Alright.
Alright, here. Who's going first?
I'll go.
Alright.
You're gonna ruin my movie.
Hit me.
So, has been a professional wrestler.
Alright.
Since Dwayne Johnson already does, like, action movies, we're just gonna go with Dwayne Johnson.
Okay, Dwayne Johnson.
His co-star is gonna be John Cena, since you won't be able to see him, and we don't have to pay him. And, the plot is they're abducted by aliens.
Oh no!
So basically, it's normal WWE route, like, you know, normal show, and they're fighting Dwayne Johnson and John Cena. You know, there could be like Easter eggs of the other WWE characters.
Yeah.
I don't know. All I know is those two. I just picked John Cena.
The Undertaker.
Yeah, I have no idea who that is. Anyway, so they're just having a normal show, and then all of a sudden a UFO just crashes into the WWE stadium, and they're abducted. And you can't see John Cena because, again, he's invisible.
Yeah. Vince McMahon.
You only see him when the fights happen,
Alright.
and then he's just invisible for the rest of the movie.
Okay. So it's basically just Dwayne Johnson by himself.
Well, we tag like John Cena like he's going to be in the movie the whole time. And he technically is. You just can't see him.
Oh wait, so he still has speaking lines.
Yeah, just not a lot.
For all we know, Dwayne Johnson could just be talking to himself. Alright. So,
Anyway, so they get taken to like Mars or whatever. Basically anywhere that has intelligent life.
Yeah.
Just made up, like we can make up a planet like
Yeah.
Uranus. I meant
Rexus.
yeah, that. So it turns out that the aliens want to hold a WWE matchup, and to see who's the better planet, who's the better race. And the whole time, Dwayne Johnson's just talking to John Cena, but he gets no reply from John Cena.
Oh no. Alright, this is great. But what if everything you've already said is just a flashback before the main story?
This is okay. So the whole flashback was technically the opening. So the whole flashback is all Dwayne Johnson said.
Okay.
Because they actually go out and fight, and he actually got a concussion.
Oh, he got a concussion. Alright.
Yeah, so
alright.
the flashback is just a concussion.
Got it.
So
So what's the main story after that? Is it just him coping with a concussion?
I wish. So John Cena is about to do his famous alternate move until he just disappears.
Oh, he just poofs.
And then Dwayne Johnson gets up and he looks around and all of a sudden he's in Jumanji. Except this time there's none of the other co-stars.
Okay. So Jumanji, but without
No.
Jack Black or
Well,
Karen Gillan.
you would think it'd be Jumanji, but all of a sudden it's all the other roles that look similar to Jumanji. All right, it's all the other movies he's done, such as like Journey, Rampage, Jumanji 2.
Did you just say
Jumanji.
Josh Hutcherson?
Yeah, apparently Dwayne Johnson and Josh Hutcherson ran like
Journey 2.
It was Journey 2?
Yeah.
How'd you know that so quickly?
My dad played that a lot. He always played the part where Dwayne Johnson's character's like, throw this grape off my pecs. And
The
he
Dwayne
would,
Johnson character, that's just Dwayne Johnson?
yeah,
Just
I
Dwayne
found that
Johnson.
weird. It had like Gabriel Lewis in it.
That's
Anyway.
insane. Alright.
So it basically starts out as an alien movie, but it's actually a crushing movie. And then
Okay.
it just somehow turns into the other movies that he's been that
Got
look like Jumanji, but all in one. So
Got
there's
it.
like a Rampage story, and
Okay.
Journey,
Got it.
and Jumanji 2. All
Awesome.
playing out at the same time.
At the same time. Great. That sounds like
Except there's no other co-stars. It's just him.
That sounds like
Making it very difficult for him to act and just fight the bad guy.
that sounds like maybe the worst movie ever. Alright, Quack, what you got? What you got?
Hey, you added the flashback scene. I was working with what I got.
Well, I have my movie features around a snobby art critic that gets in big trouble with the mafia.
Oh,
Oh.
so basically every nature
What did this art critic do to get in trouble with the mafia?
I would just like to point out that my movie's bad because you added the flashback scene.
No, your movie's bad because Dwayne Johnson is in it.
Hey, at least I acknowledged it by putting all his movies together.
Yeah.
It's all one. Without any supporting cast other than John Cena.
So the snobby art critic, he was at a museum when all of a sudden they got secretly attacked by some aliens.
Oh, so
Okay.
is this night the museum for?
Okay,
No.
so I'm gonna say it says mafia.
Yeah.
That's not aliens.
I'm
Yeah.
getting there.
Okay.
Okay. So
Hold on. I need the picture. Who's the art critic?
Yeah, who is he? I need to know.
art critic, he looks like you know that guy who played Harrison Wells in the CW's The Flash?
Absolutely not.
No, we're not going
I'll
with
say
that.
he played like by like Mads Mikkelsen, looking like
How
Galen
about we
Erso in
just
Rogue
say
One.
Jerry Seinfeld?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I think that fits the just yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, keep going.
I'm honest.
Aliens.
So these aliens, they attack this museum, and the snobby art critic gets captured by them.
But what about the mafia?
Runs away and runs into. I forgot he didn't get captured.
The mafia.
Someone else got captured.
Okay.
But that's not important.
Okay.
That's not important. His life.
He
Hashtag
ran
he
into
doesn't
the
matter.
mafia who was actually fighting against the aliens, but they think
Okay.
he's an alien.
Oh.
Because
Yes, you have to get.
Because art critics are weird people.
Yes. Because he's wearing a scarf and it's not winter.
Okay.
That's one of the reasons, obviously.
But it's not the reason.
Okay.
Did he owe him like money or?
Well,
So
Did he owe him money?
So is the movie meant to be ambiguous with like who's the good guys, or is there a clear good guys?
The art critic.
Because it says he gets in trouble with the mafia. So does that imply that the mafia are the bad guys?
Well,
fighting aliens?
It's the art critic.
he's
bad
stuck
guy.
with the mafia. But eventually, when another alien attack occurs and the mafia go
Go after the alien.
go after them, he escapes, and then they're like, "Oh man, he escaped," and now they have like a bounty on him.
So is he the good guy though? Yes or no?
You know what I think it is? I think he's the good guy, and then there's two bad guys. There's the aliens and the mafia.
Ah.
Great. You know what? That's an awesome movie. Unfortunately, I did get some word from the higher-ups. That's me. I am the higher-ups. I want the opening scene to take place on the invasion of D-Day.
This is gonna be the worst.
Why is the invasion on D-Day?
Yes. The opening scene is war on, what is it, Britain's waters?
I don't know, but I found this
It was
hilarious.
Normandy? Or
Normandy.
Normandy, France.
I don't find the events funny. I find the fact that he has to come up with a good way to have it open with D-Day.
So,
Well, so with the opening on D-Day, with the siege on D-Day,
do we get like a glimpse of how he is?
it turns out
because
that
of
the art critic was in the war.
That's what I'm trying to say.
And he has like flashbacks throughout the movie.
Yeah, like the aliens give him the D-Day flashbacks.
We're not giving you ideas.
No.
Say what you were gonna say.
No, we're just giving each
So
other
the
ideas.
art critic is obviously with this attack on D-Day,
Was he there to
And
paint
then-
it?
Was he there to paint?
and he ends up
He's an art
being
critic.
one
He could have
of
been a...
only a few survivors, because only like 3 people survived D-Day. That's historically accurate. Don't ask me any more questions about that.
So how many
I'm
people
an
were
English
there?
major. 714.
So how many of the editing team were on?
Okay, start asking me history questions. I'm pitching a movie.
Hey, I need to know if it's based off a true story.
So eventually, throughout the film, obviously we get back to film and all that. He flashes back to D-Day, and he realizes more and more that
That it's not D-Day.
the German forces they were attacking were actually the aliens that are now attacking modern day.
Whoa!
Aliens.
Finland.
So that's how they
This
won.
is actually in Finland.
Aliens hate Jews. Aliens are Nazis?
And the mafia
why?
is obviously the Polish mafia.
Oh, okay.
So
And
this
they all
whole-
have British accents,
Okay.
except the big boss, who actually has a Scottish accent.
So basically,
Oh, that's gonna be real fun to listen to.
we could just have Liam Neeson be the guy. Everyone loves Liam Neeson.
But you know what else also has a Scottish accent? The main
Character.
alien.
The main... So it's heavily implied that it's the same guy.
That would be funny.
Like the leader of the mafia is the leader of the aliens.
that,
And then in the
could be
final
funny.
confrontation of this film, the art critic gets saved by the alien guy.
Who is
and
actually
Actually reveals that this whole movie was just Part 1.
Okay. With that being said, I think I'm gonna have to give it to the Fever Dream. Dwayne Johnson, A Fever Dream. All of my bad movies. Yeah, that's definitely the one.
Yay! I win.
All right,
I made good movies.
let's
The
go.
first one was better.
Let's
You got
go.
2 points.
The
All right,
Spider-Man movie was better.
let's get Pock Man back in the chair.
What? Oh.
Wait, how
Director
long have we
chair.
been recording?
I don't know.
40 minutes.
Well,
Embarrassing stories aren't going to take that long. Oh yeah, stick around if you want to hear some embarrassing stories. I'm going to
spoiler alert, they're not cool.
Yeah, no, really, what?
Spoiler alert. Seriously, it's the funny part.
A lot of people are Christian.
Well, not like that, Christian.
A lot of people are Catholic. A lot of people are Protestant.
Well,
Baptist.
And a
but
lot
what
of
I mean
people,
is like a person.
and
I
a
was
lot
calling
of
out
people,
a person.
and a lot of people are Jesus.
Yeah, except I was calling out a person.
Oh, I gotta get my random plot.
I wasn't calling out.
Get your movie prep, Jack.
I wasn't calling out a religion. I was calling out a person.
All right, this one has potential to being very funny.
The Dwayne Johnson fever dream somehow won, and I'm surprised by that.
Yeah.
Oop.
Yeah, I love D-Day, and I feel like this movie would ruin it. I feel like your movie would have ruined D-Day for me. Like, you ever just go back and watch D-Day footage and be like, yeah, this is it.
What?
Alright, I got mine. I only have one plot, and I only have one good character.
Alright, one
there. So who wants to go first, you or me?
I mean, if you want to, you can go first.
Alright, this is gonna be a terrible movie. So my character is a dog just trying to rescue his boy. Yeah.
You'll see in a minute why that's so funny that you picked that character.
Anyway, so we'll have Josh Gad just be the same dog that he
Okay.
was in the other films he's known.
yeah,
Where he narrates,
Frozen.
and no one can hear it. No, not Frozen.
Ah,
I think it was
yeah.
that. I think it was that dog movie where he
Beauty
was
and
just
the
like.
Beast.
I don't really.
I don't know, but it was just like a trend where
Okay.
he was a voice, and the dog died, and basically was reincarnated. And
Josh
just
Gad
narrates
was
this
not a
guy's voice.
voice.
Okay.
It was only a thought. Anyway, so the plot's gonna be discovering a map leading to legendary treasure hoard.
So he's trying to rescue his boy, and then he finds a treasure map.
So basically, a Josh Gad character dog. He goes out. His boy's been kidnapped. He doesn't know where he is, and along the way, he just so happens to discover a map, and decides that he's gonna go find it in case his boy's there. And spoiler alert: at the end of the film, the boy's not there.
The boy's actually like not even in the movie.
Yes,
3
that's-
apples to feed my boy.
So, like, along the way, he meets this big bad who, like, gives off hints, like, he kidnapped the boy, but he didn't. So, the boy's not even in the movie, except for the only reason.
You know,
of
I'm not
scene
really
of him getting kidnapped.
following. I feel like there's too much tech. So what if we set this during medieval times instead?
I don't think there were dogs back in medieval times, dude.
No, there were.
There were dogs in medieval
Alright,
times. It was
so-
Smallville.
So,
I don't know. What
basically, the movie's still the same, except that it's an evil knight. The boy's still not in the movie, except for when he's kidnapped, and the dog ends up becoming a knight. And he takes the treasure and marries the princess.
Okay. You're Beauty and the Beasting this.
No, not Beauty and the Beasting. There's no romance whatsoever. It's not even acknowledged. They don't even meet. He just does.
Not romantic at all.
Marriage is very romantic.
Dude, he doesn't mean her whatsoever. It's just like a offhand joke that he ends up marrying her. There's no romance, no princess character. It's just him trying to find his boy. And just along the way, he just so happens to forget the boy and spoil himself. And I'm gonna call it Josh Dad, the dog.
Josh Dad, the dog.
Documentary.
A documentary. Alright. Let's see the better movie, if we're being honest. Alright. So, my movie, the character I picked out, which I thought was very fitting compared to Jack's, I got the world's most adorable kitten. The most adorable kitten! It's so cute!
So who's gonna voice the kid? Kitten.
We'll get there.
No, tell us now.
Kieran
That's good. Yeah, that could be a good one.
No, hold on a minute. But the world's most adorable kitten steals a magical treasure from a dangerous witch, and now she's on the run from the feds. There, I'm gonna leave that.
So who's the voice?
So the world's most adorable kitten.
I find it weird that we both have animal movies.
Yeah, the world's most adorable kitten is going to be voiced by the world's most adorable kitten. It's just a cat. Don't think about it too hard.
I'm going to think about it too hard.
But the dangerous witch will be played by a real-life dangerous witch.
Jada Pinkett Smith.
Oh, I was going to say Ellen DeGeneres.
Oh, that also works too.
No, I'm kidding. We're not paying Ellen. We're gonna get who's topical? Who's gonna bring you know who's topical right now?
Taylor Swift.
You know what? Yeah, Taylor Swift is gonna play our
NFL
dangerous witch.
NFL non-NFL player, but it's always on the cameras every time the Kansas City Chiefs score a touchdown. Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift.
Known for being seen at the NFL games.
So the world's most adorable kitten accidentally steals a magical treasure from Taylor Swift. The magical treasure is actually just
the ability to speak.
A couple drafts of songs for the next album, and Taylor Swift is very worried that if the kitten releases them before she does, then the world will crumble and everyone will.
And
not
the Kansas
like her
City
anymore.
Chiefs won't go to the NFL.
I like it. I feel it's a bit too topical.
Yeah.
I think we should set it back in biblical times.
What is it with you and time travel like that? All right.
What is wrong with you? Do
So-
not do anything. I know.
So instead of now that changes things, right?
Because I
The
am.
world's most adorable kitten is now the world's most adorable baby wildcat.
Yeah,
All right.
thanks for doing the time travel.
Because
stuff,
they
dude.
aren't domesticated yet, and the dangerous witch, instead of being played by Taylor Swift, we will get the dangerous witch to be played by Jesus.
No, don't. No, I disapprove.
It doesn't matter. It's my movie.
I disapprove, but by a lot. I do not.
How mythologically accurate is this?
Not very.
Ah, good. I don't care.
So,
I disapprove of this movie. I do not.
Jesus' magical treasure is actually his own copy of the reverse Bible and an upside down cross.
What?
The reverse Bible.
You know what?
It's the Bible,
You know
but
what?
everything is flipped. So it starts with the last word in the New Testament, and then it just goes backwards. So it ends with the book of Genesis.
Yeah, it's just the Bible written.
I'm definitely not sending this
Yes.
video to my family.
Oh,
I'm
do
not sending
you
it.
actually show the videos
No.
to your family anymore?
I was on the phone with my grandma. She was like, "Just send me the video when it's public." And I'm like, "No, I'm not sending it because I don't want my family to hear my embarrassing stories." But now that you're bringing this up,
Yeah,
I am not showing them. This
definitely
because-
don't send them this. Yeah.
And I will tell her, don't watch the video. It turned out the way you would not approve of what's happening.
Yeah, no,
I would send them the first episode, just not episode 2.
yeah,
I would send them episode 3, depending on how that goes.
yeah. I'm gonna clarify. This is not meant to be any sort of religious commentary. I just thought it would be funny.
Yeah, and I'm a Christian, so that's why I don't approve of it. And why I will not be sending my family it, since they're also Christians.
Yes, sir.
So, anyway, back to the fake movie.
Yeah, the movie, and the movie ends with,
The cat destroying the world.
even better idea. The cat is just like, it's a tiny little wild cat. So it can't actually carry a book and an upside down cross. So
How? How did it carry it though?
It didn't. No, the whole point is that like the dangerous witch just it like the magical treasures or whatever, just like they're like under the couch. And then the movie is like an hour and a half of the dangerous witch chasing down an adorable kitten for no reason. And then in the end,
Like a post-credit scene?
A
post-credit scene, maybe?
No, like right at the end of the movie before the credits.
Does the cat
The
die?
witch glances under the couch because the kitten ran under there, and sees the stuff, and it's like, oh, and then picks up the kitten and throws it in a cauldron. And then it fades to black, and then it plays the credits, and the opening song of the credits will be,
Don't you forget about me.
That's a good one. My first thought was,
Staying alive, staying alive.
no, I'm kidding.
Anyway,
It's gonna be something
we gotta
super.
bleep out those songs and just make our own covers.
Yeah, it's gonna be super upbeat. Right after the cat was tossed into the cauldron, it's gonna be like. Yeah, it's probably gonna be like, speed me up by like Wiz Khalifa from the Sonic 1 soundtrack.
or the other Sonic
Yeah.
movie soundtrack.
Sonic
Uh,
Sonic Boom, Sonic
I think it was Stars in the Sky for Sonic.
Yeah,
2.
actually, we're gonna get Crush 40 to do the soundtrack.
Oh, that would be for 3.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
If you
we're
remember
not paying
Sonic
them.
2, they had that more upbeat, catchy song.
Oh yeah. Decide whose movie is better. The cat movie or the dog? Oh yeah, hold on.
Josh Gad movie.
I gotta name my movie. I'm gonna go with
Cat versus the Witch.
no, that's
A
too
documentary.
easy. That's too easy. Cute versus hot. A documentary.
So
A
basically,
social commentary.
so we've got. Go on, name your title. Say your title.
Cute versus hot. A documentary. A social commentary.
Versus Josh Gad, the dog, a documentary. I like how we just keep calling our movies documentaries.
Documentaries are popular.
So which one would you like? A Josh Gad thinking movie where the dog actually talks in his head, or would you like a movie where the cat doesn't even talk?
Yeah, I feel like you really undersold my movie.
I'm gonna go with the cat movie.
Yes! Hey, got a point!
Let's go, cat movies!
Dude, I actually helped your movie get not undersold because all I said was Josh Gad dog talking movie,
And all you said
a non-talking cat movie, and that actually helped.
Alright,
help
Jack.
Oh, I'm a director now.
Yeah,
Okay,
I feel like.
I'm gonna ruin your movie.
Wow, okay. Alright, 3 characters. Oh, that's fun. That's also fun. All of these characters are so fun. Oh, you went with random character?
Yeah.
Nice. Hold on, let's get my random plot out here.
Okay, let's do this.
I think I'm gonna go with this one. Oh, there's 2 good ones.
Say
I
goodnight.
have 3 such good ones.
Say goodnight.
Really funny, I think.
Yo, Pock, man, help me out here. Which one do you think is better?
4.
Okay, you're not. I went with the one that I didn't think I would actually go with. Alright.
Alright, new R2D2 post.
Yeah. It's not R4.
I know.
It's
I
an
was.
R4.
But also not. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know,
I feel like you
I
just get
said that
confused
knowing
there.
that he was gonna act like that. I said R2D2 with.
I mean, he does have the
astromech-
essential guide to droids.
That's why I
new
said that.
Essential Guide to
Oh, it's
Droids?
the new one.
Yeah.
Nerd.
That is why I said it, because I knew he was gonna act like that. Also plug to episode 1.
Yeah.
Well, not 1.5, just episode 1.
Yeah.
The actual.
The
All right.
good one.
Yeah, the
I'll,
good one.
I'll pitch my movie first this time, right?
Alright, yeah, go.
Or do you
Go.
really want to go first?
You may go first.
Okay, cool. So the character I picked, we've got an aging hippie that longs for the good old days. All right, and this aging hippie fights a gang of bullies at school. So
okay.
this aging hippie,
Well, who's the cast very quick so I can get a
Yeah.
good mind?
aging hippie, we're gonna get Danny DeVito, and
Is he gonna play his always sunny in Philadelphia character where it's just. Old
even
racist.
better, this aging hippie is just an 11-year-old, and and this 11-year-old.
Is this animated or live action?
Oh, this is like now that you bring it up, there's gonna be one animated scene that's
Okay.
like maybe 5 seconds. The rest of it is live action.
Alright.
We're just gonna throw in the animation to keep people on their toes.
Alright.
And the
So
animated
it's all
scene,
live action technically, but just one.
and the one
scene.
animated scene will just be like a close up of Danny DeVito's face. Just something. So
Alright.
So this movie, Danny DeVito is in a school, and Steve Buscemi, who's the leader of the gang, and then we're for the rest of the gang, we're gonna pad it out with a star-studded cast. We're gonna get John Travolta,
Alright.
George Clooney,
Okay.
Christopher Lee.
another Batman, Michael Keaton, and we're gonna get just the absolute. When you think of like pinnacle fitness, you know who you think of? You think of
Kevin Conroy.
Kevin Hart.
Alright. Okay, I'm gonna stop it right there.
I didn't
What
even
if
say the plot.
the characters are played by animated fruits and vegetables?
All right, so
Yeah, your
This
cast of Danny DeVito and all those guys, they're gone.
no, actually they're still there because they are voice acting. They look like fruits and vegetables now, but the best part is that whole live action thing still applies. We are gonna bring the animated show VeggieTales, and we're going to make it live action, except for that one animated scene close up of Danny DeVito's face.
But animated like fully like Bob the Tomato.
Yes, for like 5 seconds, and then it'll go back. There's no audio or anything. It's just like
it's just like a
it's a PNG.
it's like a meme where it zooms on the character's face and
oh
it's
no,
like
it's
shot.
literally just a still image. We're gonna paint a little pretty painting. So and in order to fight this gang of bullies, Danny DeVito has to assemble his own squad of misfits and rejects, including but not limited to Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck.
Are they live action too, or are we going the Space Jam 2 route?
Fruits and vegetables, remember,
Well,
but also live action.
you said they were live action.
Yes,
so
live action.
You're recruiting
Fruits and
Looney
vegetables.
Tune characters.
Yes,
So
but Bugs Bunny.
Are they going like the Space Jam route?
Bugs Bunny is now a carrot. Like that's what's up.
Oh, so they're also live action, just
Yes.
not like how Space Jam 2 made them
Yes.
look live action with their
Yes.
but they're actually live
So
action.
yeah, Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Big Chungus.
What is Daffy Duck gonna look like?
Daffy Duck is definitely
Like-
a cantaloupe.
But black and white.
Oh no, there's no color differences or anything. It's just a normal. We literally just got a bunch of fruit.
All right, okay, continue. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I'm just trying to get a good picture.
So this is what, like, you know how the annoying orange is like Photoshop like
Yeah.
faces.
Yeah.
We're doing that, but we're not putting the faces on the fruits. It's just like still images of fruits, and then we have the voice actors voice over it.
Oh, so another question: are the voice actor for the Looney Tune characters in it? Because that's what's gonna get me to.
Yeah,
part of it.
absolutely.
Just not like it's not like what they did with Lola Bunny and put Zendaya on it and called it a day.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. We got like the OG. Oh yeah, let me expand my gang. Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Big Chungus, Mario, Sonic.
Oh, well, we can't have Charles Martinet.
No, he's coming back.
Oh,
He loves our movie so much, he's coming back.
And we're gonna have Ben Schwartz be Sonic, right?
Yes.
Because he's already.
Yeah.
We don't need Roger.
Oh, come on, dude. Morrison is the best Sonic actor.
And then we're gonna get just to round out the star-studded cast, we're gonna put Kevin Hart on both sides.
He's gonna be a fruit and a
Kevin Hart is playing two different fruits on both sides.
Okay.
One as part of the gang of bullies and the other as part of the gang of anti-bullies. And that's my movie.
Okay. What's the title?
So it's a war movie as the genre, and the title will be Fruit Wars 1.
Danny DeVito, the documentary.
Fruit Wars 1. No.
Rise of Danny DeVito.
Healthy Wars 1.
The rise of Danny DeVito.
The rise of the radish. The rise of the radish because Steve Buscemi is a radish.
Oh.
And the sequel will actually be called I don't know if you ever heard of it before. I'm kind of making up my own thing based off of something else. I'm going to call it Fruit Ninja. Based off of vegetable slice.
So the sequel is basically Fruit Ninja.
Yeah, basically the same movie, but instead now there's a human. Now the bullies and the anti-bullies are teaming up against the gang of fruit ninjas. Everyone is still a fruit, no humans yet. That's for the third
where
movie.
They take over the world.
The third movie,
where the vegetables take over the world and the
vegetable takeover. The third movie.
Where the humans are trying to stop the vegetables, but the vegetables are still our human.
No, fruits and vegetables. There's one human throughout the whole movie, and it's just like a foot shot of. We're gonna do a foot shot of like Tom Holland stepping on a grape, and call that good.
All right.
For human content.
Okay.
And that's my movie. Isn't it so awesome?
No.
But I put Ben Schwartz as Sonic in there.
Okay,
you gotta remember that.
Alright, but if we also have another Mario that's voiced by Chris Pratt.
Look, I got Charles Martinet back.
Okay.
Did you hear how many well-known actors I have in there?
Yes. Okay, I'll take back my no. Alright, it's an okay movie. I'll put it in my. It's bad that it's good.
Exactly, it's so bad that it's
Alright, I'll put it there. Alright.
No, it's just bad.
No, it's.
Oh, good. That reminds me of Glass Onion, Knives Out mystery where Matt LeBlanc, the character, who's played by Daniel Craig.
Oh yeah.
Again.
Talking about how Dave Bautista died, and Edward Norton poisoned him with pineapple juice, which is what he was allergic to, and he's like, "That's just dumb." And one of the blonde ladies, she's like, "It's so dumb, it's brilliant." And he's like, "No! It's just dumb!"
That's what I was involved in, buddy.
So you saying that reminded me of that.
Alright.
No! It's just dumb!
Well... No.
Alright, come on, do it.
So, my movie features around a group of friends on the last night before they all leave for college that are haunted by the angry ghosts of the Founding Fathers.
You could not add another thing.
Draw a random character card.
Yeah. Haunted by the ghost of...
Should I say haunted by the angry ghost of draw a random character card?
Alright. Just go.
That's
Pitch your
scary.
movie.
Okay, so these friends...
and who's the main character?
Okay, so we got Logan Lerman.
Alright.
Then there's also Cameron.
Cameron who?
Gall.
Who?
Diaz.
How about you go
I'm
for
trying to help you
Okay,
out here.
yes.
You gotta get some good names.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
you need-
we got Logan Lerman, Cameron Diaz,
No, I would search.
that's a
up
character's
Cameron
name.
Diaz's- Cameron-
Paul Rudd,
Oh, okay.
Okay, there's a name I know.
Yeah, that's a name I know. Okay, I might see it.
and Kevin Hart.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
another
okay.
one. So
Kevin
these
Hart.
Play
yeah.
Kevin Hart.
They play the almost college students.
Okay, so
Okay.
Kevin Hart and
But-
Paul Rudd.
And
Are
then
the
the
main
founding fathers,
characters.
we're gonna have Alexander Hamilton, who's gonna be played by the
Lin-Manuel
one,
Miranda?
the only
Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Lin-Manuel
Charles
Miranda.
Martinet. What?
Yeah, Lin-Manuel Miranda. Wait, is it the same character from Hamilton? Is it the Hamilton?
No, he's gonna act a lot more like Hermes from Percy Jackson in the Olympics show.
I don't know.
I haven't seen either of them.
I have. I've seen
I haven't
both.
seen either.
I have seen both, and the Hermes character is just way more depressing.
Oh, okay, cool. So depressed Hamilton. What are some of the other founding fathers? And tell me you actually got the voice actors. Like you got George Washington to come back from the dead and play George Washington.
Well, we have Lin-Manuel Miranda, so the next person should be the character who
Okay.
played George Washington.
So actually, for George Washington, we're gonna have the character who played George Washington, in the Mysterious Benedict Society show. I don't remember their name. They're really young. The character's name is actually like George Sticky Washington.
Okay, so we
Yes,
have
Bob.
George Sticky Washington. Starring
But
as
we're gonna
George
make him look
Washington.
older.
So we have George Sticky Washington playing
Is there
George.
another
And
founding
then
father
the
yet?
last founding father
Yeah.
would be Ben Franklin,
Okay.
Who's
who's
he
gonna be
played
played by
Would it be Danny
Uh,
DeVito?
Billy Mays. What?
no,
DeVito?
he's gonna be played by Ian McKellen.
Oh, okay, okay.
I don't know who that is.
That's Magneto.
Oh, sir.
So
Sorry.
these
You forgot to add the sir.
That's gotta be like minus 10 points.
Yeah, you gotta add the sir part.
Okay, Mr. Kingpin, sir.
Anyway, go on, pick your movie.
So Kevin Hart is gonna like find the what's his name? The Mama Miranda.
You mean
Okay.
Alexander Hamilton?
The Alexander Hamilton, yeah. And he's gonna be like Kevin Hart in front of him, and then he's gonna
What?
trip, fall, and then Paul Rudd's gonna come in and save him, but he's not gonna see the ghost. But then Cameron Diaz comes in and gets has and
Alright, just really quickly. I like where this is going, but let's add like a plot twist at least like every 10 minutes. At least.
More plot twists.
A lot of plot twists. Every 10 minutes, at least.
You know what? I'm just gonna change it.
Cameron Diaz is 51.
I say Cameron, I can't take it back.
You can't take anything back. You gotta go
Oh,
with
shit,
what you
he's in
said.
Shrek.
So like, yeah, like every like 8-9 minutes, the founding fathers are gonna come in and haunt, and then reveal a new crucial piece of information that changes everything that we thought before, and then
Like
at
Hamilton didn't actually write the.
Cameron Diaz is Fiona in Shrek.
Dude, I forgot.
I googled it.
I know, I forgot.
And-
Anyway, like how Hamilton didn't actually write all those articles. It was actually the guy John Jay who
Yeah.
covered for Hamilton by saying that he got sick rather than Hamilton.
Yeah.
Anyway, continue.
so when we eventually get to the end, we're gonna realize that the founding fathers didn't actually found as fathers because none of them were married with children.
They were married with children?
No, none of them were.
Oh.
That's why they weren't founding fathers.
Oh.
They were fathers.
Well, they were fathers.
And they
to
never
America.
found anything.
They're so lost.
Anyway,
51-year-old Cameron Diaz is gonna do great as an almost college kid.
And
it turns out
it
none
turns
of it
out that
actually
Logan Lerman is actually Madison, comma James. I said this for nothing. So
Whoa.
he was James Madison the whole time.
The actor we don't know was James Madison.
Logan Lerman
Wow.
played Percy Jackson in the movies.
Oh, that Percy Jackson.
Oh, I don't know if I've seen those movies or not.
They're on
need to
Disney
get around
Plus.
to it.
So
You don't watch them.
I don't know.
All right, I will
You
go
can-
watch it. I like the books so much. I gotta watch the movies.
The movies are not. Just imagine the fourth Harry Potter movie.
All right.
So imagine the fourth book, all right, and then just add the director who made the first Harry Potter movie and just have him destroy it.
I mean, I liked
Like-
the fourth book and fourth movie. But
The fourth movie. Do you remember a scene in the fourth movie where the dragon breaks free and tries to almost kill Harry?
yeah, that's fun.
And the part where
It's not from the
where
book.
Dumbledore asked calmly, "Did Harry put his name in the Goblet of Fire?"
That is calmly.
Anyway,
I'm pretty sure
what's
the
your movie
definition
title?
was different in 2004.
What's your movie title?
Haunting Fathers.
All right, I'm gonna go with refills.
Yes.
Just because of Ben Schwartz and Charles Martinet. He had this all-star cast, right?
Yep. All-star cast.
You.
I had Kevin Hart's on both sides. I had two Kevin Harts.
You only had one Kevin Hart. Alright? As much as I like where you were going, you didn't clarify who your actors were.
Wait, how many? You have 2 points,
Yeah. I don't know where my
and then you have
Oh wait, did I put mine?
1.
1 point.
Where did the other
Okay,
one
so
go?
I could make it a 3-way tie, or
I don't know where my
I
other
could
one
make
went.
Jack win.
I don't know where my other one went. Shoot. My second one disappeared.
No, whatever.
Anyway, but I have 2 points. I don't know what happened to my second card.
All right, Jack.
Oh.
Yours is in
Alright.
I got some fun notes cards here.
Yeah, that's easy. I know about that.
Alright.
Yeah, I want to show the camera my fun notes cards.
So how much you
Hey,
hit?
don't-
No, I'm trying to look at that.
1 hour 12.
Alright.
So it might be a little bit longer of a podcast, but not okay.
Now, how about let's just let this be the last round?
Yeah, no, that's what I was planning on. So there's one of my notes cards. There's another one. And then there's
Oh, good. It's still been recording.
another one.
The mic's so it's picking
Oh,
everything
good.
up. I thought it wasn't. Alright, let's do this!
One last round.
And we
All the marbles. I could either make Jack win or make it a 3-way tie.
For the first time ever, there is a 3-way tie!
Or I could make myself
Cars
win.
theme plays. Cars theme plays.
You got a friend.
No, not that one.
Oh.
Life is a highway.
Love is a highway.
I wanna ride all night
Well,
long.
since you're busy singing, I'm gonna pitch my movie.
Alright.
My movie is based around a family of cannibal hillbillies as they discover the Fountain of Youth.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright, let's get through this fast so we can
All
talk
right.
about embarrassing stories.
So we got some cannibals. So we're gonna have like Will Ferrell, Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, okay, so you got 2 good.
John Krasinski. Okay,
All
you
right.
got 3.
Alright, who's the fourth one? Who's gonna make this movie good? Other than the other 3.
Yeah, other than the other 3.
What's gonna make him go see it?
Not Brie Larson, but
Good,
the other
good.
one,
Iman Nalani?
Lupita Nyong'o.
Huh?
I'm no. Not
Who?
that one.
Is that the black?
No, it's the one with like
Dude, just say Jim Carrey.
You know what? Yeah,
A family of comedians.
I want to.
Yeah.
Well, except for John Curran.
So that would make more sense as a
He's
fanboy.
funny.
Yeah, he's just funny.
Well, yeah, Jim.
He's funny, but not like
I don't think
funny
Jim
where the
Carrey.
point of Ryan Reynolds falling
Yeah,
out of a
Jim
car.
Carrey.
He
And
actually
so
did
they
in the Hitman's
pull
Bodyguard.
up.
I seen that.
So they eventually, they're on a journey, and they discover the found youth like 37 minutes into the film. Let's say.
Okay.
And when they get there, they find Juan Ponce de Leon, who is long thought to be dead.
Whoa.
And then they eat him.
What? Anyway,
Who's the main character?
The main character.
it's Ryan Reynolds, obviously.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds.
All right. So what if it sounds like a short film. Like if they find and eat Juan Ponce de Leon in like 40 minutes, that's a short film. So I want to extend the runtime a little bit.
Yeah.
So can you add a bunch of horny teens that get killed off throughout the movie?
We're just gonna turn this right into wrong
Will
turn.
Ferrell kills him because he's
With the Fountain of Youth.
dude.
So it's gonna end with the one boss fight. So instead of 37 minutes, now it'll be like 74 minutes
Okay.
leading up.
So
Where Will
And
Ferrell
it's
kills
gonna
him
have them going through the woods, and they run into a bunch of horny teens.
Will Ferrell gets
and
into
then
it at one
they
point.
eventually, it's basically just gonna be a wrong turn film. But at the end, you probably haven't heard of wrong turn film, but it's basically these two things.
Okay.
So it's wrong turn, but at the end, they find Juan Ponce de Leon at the Fountain of Youth, and they eat him.
Okay.
Alright.
I mean, they are cannibals. So
Alright.
it tracks.
Alright. Ready for my pitch?
Let's-
No, actually, he
let's-
needs a title.
I want you to title your movie.
Yeah, title your movie.
Wrong turn 8.
Okay.
Alright, my turn. So, we're gonna have our character be a professor turned inventor.
Okay.
And the whole plot is that he throws a party. How about this? A bachelorette party. So it's a guy
Okay.
a bachelorette party that goes terribly wrong.
Oh no.
So basically, our professor's gonna be Michael Cera.
Okay, Michael Cera. Okay.
And so basically, he's throwing like a bachelorette party for his sister, Daisy Risley. That's not certain. It can always change depending on how the
Yeah, I would
is.
prefer we don't get her. I don't like her.
Well,
very
you
much.
know, it can be changed later.
Yeah.
This is just the placement, like a
Yeah.
Daisy Ridley character, but not
Yeah.
like
Because she doesn't get much work. If
Yeah.
we really need to make a movie, we'll call it.
yeah.
But,
But we're aiming for someone else. It's
Yeah.
just
For
for
sure.
right now.
all
For right
keep
now,
going.
what I'm thinking.
Keep going.
So he's like, she's getting married, and she wants him to throw a bachelorette party since she thinks he's gay, which, you know, doesn't help him at all. So he throws a party, and everything goes wrong. His sister goes missing. It just gets all out of control really fast, and gets knocked out. He wakes up the next day, almost like the Hangover movies, you know, but he actually remembers since he wasn't drunk
Okay.
or anything like that. He's trying to find his sister and all this other stuff. Like gang members are around. There's like gang members, all this other stuff such as like a murder scene. Like he can mess up anything. So it's almost like a Hangover movie, but not really.
Okay.
And it turns out he actually is gay at the
Okay,
end. So,
great.
you know,
So-
there's that.
So you know what? This movie is very exciting, but you know what I think it needs? I think it needs even more excitement.
All right.
And you know what would be really exciting? If the main character had a nuclear bomb strapped to them.
Okay, even better. So when he wakes up the next morning, he wakes up. He meets these random people who tell him, "You need to find your sister in this amount of time," and they strap the bomb onto him. And and now he's trying to find his sister. And at the end, he finds his sister, gets her to the wedding. The bomb's still ticking, so he goes and quickly rushes to go find the people to, shut it off. And it turns out it's his mom and dad.
Okay.
So that situation doesn't end particularly well. Because the bomb does not go off, thankfully. He just had to do something to stop the bomb from doing. So, yeah, both him and his sister are orphans now. And he manages to get the bomb off of them. And yeah.
Alright, the day
And
saved.
again, he's still proven to be gay at the end of the game.
Awesome, yeah, great.
That part still plays.
Alright, what's the title of the movie?
Let's just title it Hangover. The Hangover 3.5. That's not hold in the character. The tagline will be like, not the movie you expected.
Not the movie you expected.
And the
Thank
tagline, so that's like the thing that gets people to show up. The tagline to make sure that no one expects anything. Next, Ed Helms, Brad Pitt, or the other guy to show up for this film. We're done with them.
Wow, okay, so I either have an...
But the guy who, Ken Jeong,
Oh, yeah?
that guy, he shows up because he's
Okay.
one of the. So you can expect him to show up.
Alright.
But it's a Michael Cera film.
Yeah, okay.
So
So I have Michael Cera Hangover 3.5. Or I have comedy cannibals. Cannibalistic comedy with how much they eaten up.
or the Hangover 3.5.
Yeah.
The nuclear bomb. I
really like the cannibal comedy.
Don't please.
I'm gonna pick the comedic cannibals.
No.
Which makes the game a 3-way tie.
For the first time.
Let's do a 3-way handshake. Okay, not exactly what I thought a 3-way. No, actually. So everybody put your fingers in the middle like this, and then bam, 3-way handshake.
For the first time ever, there's a 3-way tie after he already runs out and shouts "ka-chow."
There you go. That's Pitchstorm, and now we're gonna conclude.
Three-way tie.
We're gonna conclude our podcast episode here with.
We can stop the camera now. We don't
Yeah.
need them. Bye.
Okay.
All right, back to
Yep.
black.
We are back. We are still here, making some noise. Now we're gonna share embarrassing stories since Valentine's Day is coming up.
Well, no romantical stuff.
Mine might be romantic. We'll see.
Skin for refill, yeah. For me and for Pop, not even close.
Okay.
I would not.
Well, since you have such an idea of what story you want to tell,
No,
why
I don't
you...
have it off the top of my head yet. I'm just guessing.
So you don't have a story?
Not yet. Not off my head.
Dang.
So I go ahead and tell your story.
Ooh, what story do I want to tell? There's so many of them. So you know what? We'll tie this in with Valentine's Day. So, I was in 8th grade, and I was taking biology, right? And I think I've told you guys this story before.
I don't remember this story. You gotta tell it better.
I said 2 things. I said 2 things about it. Alright.
Dude, you gotta be better. I still don't remember it.
Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna listen to you anymore. So,
I feel like I know this.
I was in 8th grade, and in biology class, and there was
Wait.
Valentine's Day. I think it might have been January when I was doing this, but I think it's relevant because her birthday was Valentine's Day. But I saw what I thought was I was like, dang, That's kind of a cute girl, right? So I'm like, all right, you know what? The best way to really, prove that I'm dedicated and loyal and just overall a good person, I'm gonna email her. All right? No,
Is this that girl that eventually broke up with you?
no.
Oh.
Realistically,
I'm thinking like middle school dude, right?
yeah.
Because I know that there was one time.
Yeah, that's a different thing.
All right, I'm just trying to make sure to get a better idea of the story.
Yeah, but I was like, I emailed her, and I mean, it was just kind of basic, like, it's fucking 8th grade. Like,
All right.
what are you trying to do? But the part that makes it funny, right, is because our teacher did like lectures maybe once every 2 weeks. Like, it was not often, but I think it was a few weeks afterwards where we were sitting in a lecture, and it's biology, so we're learning about Punnett squares. Do you remember the story now? We're learning.
No.
Oh.
He's just having flashbacks.
I think you know this.
Punnett. We're learning about Punnett squares, which, if you don't know, it's genetics. It's how
kinetic sand.
Nope. It's how dominant and recessive genes are combined in order to make a person a person.
Oh yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. I don't know the story. I just know what you're.
Punnett squares.
Yeah, that's what I know. I don't know the story. I think this is the first time I'm hearing about it.
If y'all got any notes cards, I would love those back.
I told you I don't know what happened to my second one, so.
Alright, we'll find it.
I don't know what happened to mine first.
So
I thought it was on a pillow.
Punnett squares. It's basically all about like, oh, let's make kids, right?
Well, it's more or less like
it's
how
the
the
process
DNA
of-
works.
Yeah, it's genes, and like basically the idea is like you can map one parent and another parent's genes and
to see what they get
and predict what can happen. Yeah.
Not that it's guaranteed.
It's not guaranteed, but it'll at least give you an idea of like what all the outcomes are. So we're sitting in class learning about Punnett squares, and the teacher thinks it's an awesome idea. We're 8th graders, middle school, so this is like 13, 14, I think. Teacher thinks it's a great idea to use examples, like student examples from the class. So he goes,
Refill.
He goes, oh, so let's say, for example, Refill over here were to create kids with, and then insert the name of the girl
How about let's say like Michaela. Not.
You're right, Kathy. Her name is Kathy now.
Yeah. I just tried, right?
Yeah.
No, I came up.
No,
with the top
good
of my
name.
head.
Good name. I just thought of a different one faster, and I was like,
Yeah.
I don't want to be outdone. So her name is Kathy now. All right. So that's not even the worst part, right? Because like making babies or whatever, that's fine. You can talk about that. The part that came after was the messed up part when the teacher goes, say he were to create babies with her, even though we all know that he's never going to be able to do that. And this is like,
oh no!
This is like,
what is wrong with him?
This is like 2, 3, maybe 4 weeks after I'd just been rejected by her.
No.
So, bro really came for me.
Why? Why would he do that?
Look, man, I don't know. At the time, I was so done. I was like, oh my god, I'm ruined. And then looking back now, it's like, damn, that's hilarious.
He got you.
He got me. So yeah, there's an embarrassing story that is okay to be told on the podcast. All right.
So yeah, I'm still thinking of some. They don't come to me naturally. They
Yeah,
just come up when I'm so happy, And then it's like, hey, you remember that time you did this?
Yeah,
and I'm
you
like,
remember?
stop.
And podcasting is not a happy experience.
Anyway, you go. Back home so
Yeah.
quickly.
Okay. See you then.
Not let that go. I meant go ahead and tell your story.
My story. Oh, do I have a story with stories?
You don't have a story in mind, do you?
But
I gave y'all like a week and a half. You
Alright.
should have prepared something.
Well, when I suggested it, I had some, but then they left my mind.
Got it.
So it's not like I didn't unprepare.
Yeah.
It was just like my brain was like, yeah, see ya, I'm out. All right. Okay. I think I'll use one. It's not really embarrassing to me,
Okay.
but I do find it embarrassing that it comes back to my mind. So in our school, in our high school, it was like 9th grade, very first grade into
Yeah.
high school, because I was like, I want to get these required classes over with so that they're done.
Yeah.
So I'm taking one that's successful living.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Spidey had the same class for that.
Yeah.
So if we ever do bring him on the podcast and I ask him about it, he will be able to be like, oh yeah, that was stupid.
Okay.
So our teacher had a child, was buried with a child. So she ended up taking maternity leave for the whole class. So we were stuck with a substitute teacher. So in the middle of like the semester, the teacher tells us get in your group and just discuss how to avoid doing the thingy thing.
Okay.
And my innocent brain was like, go to the movie theater. You're not going to do it in front of all these people. So I go up. We all go up in front of everyone. We're all standing up there in a line. It gets to me. So I go ahead and say, I would go to the movie theater since, there's going to be people there. That's what I'm thinking. Like, okay, you're not going to do it with other people in the theater.
Yeah.
And she's like, no, because the room still goes dark. And for some reason, she must have thought that I was talking about watching a movie at home. I was talking about going to a movie theater where you first would have to break the mood by getting in a car and driving, and then buying tickets and popcorn and all that stuff,
Yeah.
and then watch a movie.
You underestimate some people, though.
Yeah.
But still.
And it was so embarrassing because it was in front of everyone.
That's insane.
And Spidey hated that substitute. I only hated that substitute that one moment because it was like, my idea is so brilliant. Why would you do it at a movie theater with other people there?
Yeah, exactly. But
I still.
some people
It's
are
still.
into that. But
There was also like another time where I like, it was like my after school program, and it was like math, and I'm terrible at math. I can't go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 without thinking. Well, not like that,
yeah,
but like I would have to count my fingers like a math disability.
yeah,
So I get this answer, and I feel so confident. Like, yes, it's the answer. I got it. And with that overwhelming confidence, I go up and write it, and it's not the right answer. And that embarrassed me because I was like, I was so confident. I went up, wrote it, so confident, and just was embarrassed.
damn.
I lost my confidence after that. Not that I had confidence before that. Not that I had confidence before any of that. Just
Yeah,
that
a
moment.
little bit because you're like, oh,
Yeah.
so I got this answer, but then when it was wrong, it just plummeted. That was the word.
Yeah. Also,
Nice.
for my after-school program, I went to live in the college, and they had a Wii there, and I was just playing Mario Kart. So everyone knows that I hate Waluigi now. So.
To be fair, Mario Kart Wii is the best Mario
Yeah.
Kart.
And some of them went to our school.
Oh,
So if I ran into them wearing like Mario merch, they'd be like, "Hey, yo, you better not have Waluigi there," because they know I hate Waluigi. All right.
I have a story.
Okay.
So I was in like a film class, and at the end of the year after we did our final films, the juniors were still there, seniors were leaving because they leave early.
So was this when you were a junior or a senior?
This is when I was a junior because I didn't take the film class as a senior.
Okay, I was just making sure.
Yeah,
You
it's
didn't
good to
clarify.
make sure.
You didn't clarify at all, so that's why I asked.
Yeah.
I mean, I was probably gonna get there. As juniors, we had this project where we made Swedish films. So it's basically make a low budget film. You take a film, like a regular film made by like a big studio,
So like,
and you make it on an extremely low budget.
so like,
And
for
really
say
good.
like a Marvel movie, and then you just make it no budget, no suit, no nothing,
Yeah.
no CGI.
So my group was doing we were performing we were gonna make Back to the Future.
Oh,
We were
okay.
reading Back to the Future. And
Isn't that
I was
already a
playing
low
the
budget
dad.
movie?
Which pretty good role. He's pretty awkward. I nailed some line deliveries. Dude,
Yeah.
that line, you're my density, destiny.
You
then
are my destiny.
I look. That's how it was in the film, the original film. Like, you are my density. Makes so much sense. They have the same letters.
Yeah.
I think about that so.
So much.
Well, I don't want to think about it that much. But when I do, I'm like, oh wow, that's really.
But what was the embarrassing part?
Okay, so at the end, there's a dance scene.
Uh
There's a scene at the dance.
huh.
It's like the end of the film ish, and I'm supposed to dance with the girl because like I'm being confident and all that. I was not confident enough to dance with the girl. So we ended up just doing like a little high five.
Just imagine and Back to the Future where the dad didn't get the confidence to dance with her, and instead they end the film by high-fiving, and he goes back to the future, and they're not dancing whatsoever, they're still high-fiving
No way.
to that day.
No way. It's you're at like prom or something.
No, it was
And
prom.
it's like
It was
like let's go out to the dance floor.
high
I
five.
just found this new guy. We're gonna dance together, and he's like,
High five.
I'm not great at dancing, so
High five.
peace. See ya.
No, I'm a pretty good dancer.
But
Oh,
yeah,
you just didn't wanna.
No, I'm just not
Oh.
confident
Got
with
it.
women.
You're too good.
so
No,
basically,
no, it's not that.
Pock Man is too good at dancing.
so basically, what you're saying is that you're just like other guys when they don't feel confident.
No, he's a god tier dancer, and he didn't want to embarrass her. Clearly, that's what that means. Because if George
Anyway.
McFly started pulling out the smooth moves,
Smooth criminal.
that, I was just gonna say that's how you know he's a criminal. Yeah. What is that? 3 copyrighted songs? Maybe 4. We're
Yeah,
still
maybe 4.
we're still
We
under
got
what last week's was. I think it was like 5 or 6.
Well, to be fair, I wasn't there for last time,
Um,
which was 1.5.
no, 1. I'm talking about 1.
No, 1 we
episode.
had 2.
Oh,
1 we had 2.
maybe I'm blending the episodes.
One should have
together.
had one, so that two would have two.
No,
But one is
episode
two,
1
then
only
two
had
should have
2, which was Jeopardy and the Imperial March.
Oh.
For this episode,
Really? Didn't you do Sweet Dreams too?
Oh yeah, so that's 3.
I probably
So it should
blended
have
the 2
6.
episodes together. Yeah. There's the podcast.
Alright, see you.
Our embarrassing stories aired out.
Well, my embarrassing stories, I just came up with some that embarrassed me for the moment.
Yeah.
I don't remember some of them
Yeah.
because my mind just went blank
Yeah. For sure.
ever since I said embarrassing school stories.
Yeah.
If you're telling an embarrassing story and you're feeling embarrassed telling it, or the audience is feeling cringy, you're doing it well.
Yeah. And, yep. That's another Refill Mike YouTube video. Thanks to Pockman and Jack Slayer for coming out and recording with me again. It's always great talking to you guys, hanging out with you.
Alright, let's record episode 3.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, let's get another episode in here real quick. I don't know. That'll be Refill Mike signing off. Goodbye, gamers.
Doesn't Pockman hate gamers?
I fucking hate gamers. All right, cut that shit.
Make sure to